Hey, I got a lot of questions, people asking me, how did I get my background like this? Like this? Like this? And especially like this. I will show you how to do a custom background with your logo, anything that you want to do. Um, Using Zoom, I did it. If you guys did not see my last video about how to actually use this custom background we're going to create, go ahead and click up there and make sure that you subscribe to my channel, support me, make sure you don't miss any of the other good content that I have for you. But let's go ahead and make this custom background. All right, I want to show you how to make your own custom background for Zoom. If you missed that video, make sure to check it out. Dope. All right, so literally I'm in Canva. I am the Canva queen. I should be certified in Canva. So go ahead and click Create a Design. All right, so you get the search bar that pops up here, and on the search bar, basically what's kind of dope is you can search for anything, but they actually added some new templates here. They have Zoom virtual backgrounds. Dope. Okay, go ahead and you can click these. Now, if you've never used Canva before, it's free. It is one of the tools that I cannot do without. It has changed the game for my business. Anybody can be a graphic designer now. And they keep adding more effects, which makes it kind of crazy. But if you want to, you can use any of these backgrounds. Like, look at this one. This one is moving. Like, these are the ones they just have, and these are free. Okay. And check it out. I actually have a paid account. It varies depending on if you want to pay by month or by year. It's very nominal. It's like a couple trips to Starbucks a month. Like, it's very, if you have, I love the paid account for several reasons. This is one of the tools I cannot do without. But these are what they have in the Zoom virtual backgrounds. Some moving shapes and things, and you can change the purple. So if you want to change it, that's my logo color. I don't necessarily, you can't change these, but they've got all kinds of stuff that's already here. That you can use if you want as your Zoom virtual background. They have all these templates. So I don't really use these templates, to be honest. Let me show you what I did. I created a Zoom virtual background. When I created that background, what I did is I went back to this Create a Design screen, and I actually typed in presentation. So if you've never used Canva before, OMG, changing the game. Okay, so this is actually the one that I used. So what you can do, they've got all these templates here, but I just love Canva because graphic designers made these templates and then you can kind of customize them. Kind of makes it easy for you. It's like you have no choice but to be successful. So I actually used this one. And I just clicked here. Okay. So these are not my brand colors. So because I have Canva and I have a paid account, click on this background color. Now, mind you, you can do this with a free account. It's just that you see how I've got different clients and they've got their color scheme in here. So if you didn't have the pro account and you had a free account, you could just type in here and type it whatever color that you want, or you can just use this color picker to pick any color. Okay, so I actually do have my brand color. So if I want to use this, I usually like to use white, but if I want to use red, I could. That's just how I roll. I love me a good old white background. Okay, and mind you, by the way, a lot of people ask me about this, but when I did my video, I did not I did not use a green screen. Okay, so I actually want to go ahead and put pictures of my Instagram account in these cell phones. I really liked how clean this one looked. So what I did is I just did a screenshot on my cell phone of my Instagram account, and I clicked upload here. Okay, and you can actually see it. Where can you see it? Oh, here it is right here. Okay. Slide it right over here. And these are just like little photo frames, basically, is probably the best way to think about them. So you just kind of move them around until they land in the right spot. Okay. And that's all I did. I just took a screenshot. Okay. And then I kind of changed this. So I knew that if I'm going to be in front of the background, this is going to be covered up. So I got rid of this little button because I didn't really need it. So what I did is I went here and I went ungroup. Okay. And I got rid of this little guy right here. I just hit delete. Move this up here. And I just type my Instagram name. Really, it's not my Instagram name. Little branding tip here. Try to have the same username everywhere. So you might have to do some research if you're starting a new brand. So obviously this is too big. I wanted it to be one line. So I just highlighted it, and you can just change this. Just change the font right here, the size. You can even change, like, I just love Canva so much. And so you can actually even change the font. So I think I used this one. Nope. Didn't use that one. Nope. I think I used this one, but I made sure it wasn't bold. I think that was it. And this is a little bit bigger. Okay. Move it up here, somewhere where my head will be out of the way. Hey, big head. Okay. And that's basically it. When you're done, the best way to get the highest quality picture. Now, mind you, we're talking about a picture. I hope that it make my speaker go. But anyway, best way to get the highest quality picture, you click this download button right here. Okay. When you click download, you're going to have a whole bunch of options. We want a PNG file because you see it says high quality image. There is a limit. I will tell you this, if you kind of make the higher and bigger that you make the file, the better quality it is. But remember, you don't want to make it too big. But I think I did about, if I remember correctly, I made it a little bit bigger. I don't want to compress it for lower quality because it's going to fill up my whole screen. I'm going to be using this background little key here. When you're using Zoom and you have the webinar feature, you can actually broadcast live on Facebook. I do think Facebook's coming up with something because they're kind of getting mad that other people are making money. But as of right now, that's one thing that you can do is you can use the Zoom's webinar feature to go ahead and broadcast live and use all the features of Zoom, from sharing your screen to sharing your phone. You can actually share your phone screen and go back and forth between sharing your screen, your desktop, and show your face at the same time. So kind of dope. But back to downloading. When you're downloading this background, you just pick PNG and hit download. Okay. And this is what mine look like. I'm going to hit a new page. We're going to hit this here. Okay, so this is what the one is that I did and I downloaded and I used. Okay. I got a new Zoom tip popping up here at the bottom. All right. So this was the one that I did before. It was super easy. Okay, super easy to create. But if you go to templates, I do like to start with the template because I think it gives me a lot of good information, a lot of good design. So this is one that I use, but you can go through here. There's so many in here. Okay, so if you see something that you want to use, and you can use any of these pages. You don't have to pick one. You can use any of the pages that you want to use for your background in Zoom. Look at this. These were all done by graphic designers, and you can customize the colors, okay? I love Canva, okay? If anybody ever thought that I didn't, they're crazy. Real quick, I'm going to show you how to add some moving elements. If you do this, especially from your computer, I think it's a lot easier, to be honest. But if you did want some moving elements in your background, let me show you this. I didn't have these on my background, but you can definitely have this. So basically what you would do is you go over to elements here on the left, look for, you can just kind of search for moving. Okay. And then that one kind of has moving stuff. So I think you look for like moving blob. Now on these, it's somewhere on here. Now this is just white, so you can't really change the background on these, unfortunately. So you want to pick, if you have a white background like I do, then you want to pick something with colors. Now you kind of have to pick whatever colors they have already on here. Okay. Oop, still got these words here. Hit delete. Okay. So you kind of have to pick whatever they already have, and you can actually change the shape of these if you want, or kind of spread them out. Okay. But they've got all kinds of little moving things that you can add to it. If you wanted to, you could. You can also use Zoom if you wanted. You can use them to create YouTube videos. I will tell you this. Sometimes Zoom doesn't always record in the highest quality. But for doing live broadcasts, I think it's super dope. Just be able to make your own